and whom you can help too. As you grow together in peace and light and wisdom, your light has value on its own, of course, but it is also of deep service when it is visible to others. So Spirit wants you to make your services visible to others, enlightening the way you are guided to allow the beloved Isis to help you now through community. There can be strength in numbers. Community can help you gain the added power of group effort to rise above the old patterns and lift each other into the new patterns that are so much more and real and beautiful. In unity with the divine each other, we grow and become capable of such wonders. Mother Isis says that there is so much light awakening within our planets and so much spiritual light gifted to the earth from celestial beings at this time. That it makes sense to build a large enough container to receive it. Groups that are willing to learn to connect at heart level, honoring each other as divine beings, can become capable of calling in and receiving tremendous forces of light in service to humanity and the earth. If you had enough electricity to power a city, you wouldn't try to fit it in one house. Likewise, with all the spiritual electricity becoming available on earth, groups are needed to help it to circulate the flow. And kind of like when I was saying with the Two of Wands, it's like you gotta find a different way of forging your way through how you go about things. Alright, just something new that needs to be cooked up and formulated and put out there. Yeah, so you are wise, okay, and grounded enough within yourself not to lose yourself in a group, and instead to help a group become a community of honoring individuals. So you are meant to build a community of honoring individuals. So you learning to honor yourself and you honoring yourself, you teaching others, a whole community how to honor themselves, is going to build a beautiful light community of individuals who honor themselves and those around them, right? Your leadership by example is important, as groups can sometimes descend to the lowest energetic vibration if the members fall into their egos rather than staying in their hearts. Yet, if the members can stay in their hearts, the group can lift each other up rather than pull each other down. The oracle of the divine sisterhood is based on the love between the goddess of the ancient Egypt, Hathor, Isis, Beset, and Sekhmet, and more. They are often pictured with similar symbols and headdresses, and share some iconography that helps us realize that although they are divine individual beings, they are connected as a unique expressions of something greater. Yeah. If you accept all of this but still cannot find your spiritual home here and have been wondering where your community is, you are not alone. They are looking for you too, okay? Say yes to opportunities to meet like-minded people and let Isis guide you through circumstances, opportunities, and spontaneous moments as you and your beloved sisters and brothers find each other together for group benefit. This is also guidance that you are moving into empowerment of your own divine feminine and are capable of helping others enter into theirs. The role of the divine sisterhood is about empowering all, not one above the other, and growing in wisdom through listening and sharing, through allowing for the uniqueness of all beings and encouraging all to grow from a win-win perspective. Yes? If you are in a community but you are finding that the group ego is becoming more powerful than the group soul, and the energy of the community is pulling you down rather than lifting you up, then this oracle says to trust in the divine feminine to lead you onwards. Give your best and most trustful expression and effort. But if this community is not a vibration, is not of a vibration that can work for you, then move on without judgment or fear. Just move on and trust that with the law of magnetism, you will attract yourself into a community that has the best vibrations for you. If you have found that you have guidance to build community yourself and are feeling a little overwhelmed at the thought, stay calm and stay in your heart. Yes. Allow yourself to collaborate with others and work in smaller groups in connection with each other as they build community together. It will happen naturally. The Divine Sisterhood will guide you if you ask for their assistance and unconditional love. All right? So that's wonderful. All right. Okay, now, how can I best heal that in my day-to-day life? How can you best heal that in your day-to-day life? Let's see. Enter the chamber of healing, and we have the rising sun behind that. So you're being asked to enter the chamber of healing, so that you can rise to the sun, rise as high as the sun, rise to the occasion, and rise to a level of the sun where you become unfuckable, is what I heard. Okay, once you rise to the level of the sun, can't nobody fuck with you without being burnt. The only thing they can do is admire you, appreciate you, but dare not cross you or try you or even come to close, because they'll get burned because you're high and hot as the sun. Remember I was saying like I was feeling hot in the beginning of the week, like I don't know why. I don't feel it anymore. It went away. And look, all right, with this, a lot of this abundant energy coming out, this, this so much opportunities, right? If we can just get through that chamber of healing and rise to the sun, all right? All right, I'll rise with the sun as well. All right, so let's start out with entering the chamber of healing. Number 54 can be significant to someone here, and then the number 9 as well. All right. Some certain things are meant to be private at this time for some of you guys. I don't know who needs to hear that, but certain things you need to keep it private at this time. All right, healing in the divine chamber of the Lady Isis. A spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. A spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. Be open without expectation or preconceived notions and allow the healing from the Lady Isis, mistress of magic, to help you find the best solution for any situation that does not appear to be as it should be. Take your time and create space into which her magic and energy can flow now. Expect your miracle. Okay, so Spirit wants you to expect your miracle. Okay, so there's a miracle on its way to you. All right, and you have healing gifts that are coming to you spiritually now. The oracle comes to you as a messenger. Prepare for great changes because they are on their way now. So it's time, and I was saying that earlier in the read, right? When the Divine Lady Isis offers you a healing gift of magic, it is something to accept as a gift of unconditional love with open arms. It will be offered without agenda, with the only intent being for your highest good and spiritual growth. It will not necessarily look or feel like you expected, but you will realize in the unfoldment of the process of circumstance that it is a spiritual healing gift from the divine, even though you may not have immediately recognized it as such at the time. You will be able to recognize the healing by the experience of it, and